Welcome to Ruby and Friends. And we are having a hot girl summer this year. So I want to introduce you. My name is Ruby, and I want to introduce you today to one of my friends, a younger friend. She's from another generation, from my generation. My generation. So Samira, how are you today?
Hey Ruby, thanks for having me.
Oh no, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
I love your intro.
Oh, good. Tell me a little bit about your generation. Let's build it together. Let's bring it together.
Well, that's a really vague question. Mm-hmm. But it's so much to my generation.
Yes.
It comes technology.
Okay.
Social media.
Yes.
The music. Mm-hmm. The food.
Right.
Our food changes.
Right.
Our clothes is everything.
Everything.
That's just
everything.
That's just life.
Right, exactly. Because what a lot of things that went on in my generation back, a lot of the taboos and stuff, younger people now is being entrepreneurs. You guys are like really bringing things out. And we really, believe it or not, the older generation may not understand a lot of the things and y'all issues, but we do agree with a lot of the things. Yeah. And we just don't, in our day, we said it in a different way, a different time, because we had certain guidelines that we had, because, mama would get you if you said the wrong thing. But now people are more, so tell me, you as being an entrepreneur and an artist, tell me about your art. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, I have I started this catchphrase. It's not really known because it's something that I created. It's called Activism Within Arts.
Activism within art.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's basically how do you tell your story, portray what you've been through your art, or
your
how
truth.
You just look at things.
Your truth.
Yeah.
Your truth.
I am more of like a person that does portraits right now.
Okay.
I'm going to get into storytelling because I feel like storytelling is the thing that people really remember.
Yes. Yes.
But right now, I've started out with drawing. So I started doing graffiti when I was 7.
Okay.
And then when around the age of probably 10 or 11, that's when I started doing figures of graffiti, but it was graffiti, but it was people.
Okay.
So then last year I found out I can paint because my mentor / past art teacher made me do an assignment, and it was my first painting, and it was amazing. That's when I was like, oh, I can really do this. So this was the time for all my artists out there who just started painting. Don't get scared of skin tones, because skin tones are really very intimidating, because you look at your skin and you're like, how can I mix the right colors to make this look exactly like that? Right. So that was the biggest difficulty I had. I didn't know if it was the right one or if I was doing too much. But yeah, so I do acrylic, and I am not a pro, I'm not a professional, but I am getting there.
You improve though as you go along. You improve, because our skin tones, we could go from vanilla white to chocolate like me, and it's okay, and it's wonderful to see ourselves portrayed in our paintings. And it's very good that you're thinking about doing storytelling, because I remember my great-grandmother and my grandmother telling stories, and that's how a lot of our history is passed down.
Yeah.
Our, the truth in us and what the struggles that we went through, and it's very good to know that you as a young woman is actually keeping up that tradition. You're keeping up. So what are your plans? And wait a minute, a little birdie just told me that you just finished a marketing class?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that marketing class.
So one thing that I always think of, starting your own brand in anything, you sell hats, you make hats.
Right.
It's a market behind every single thing.
Yes.
So if you feel like you want your brand out there, or it's not enough of your brand being shown, or a lot of people don't know about it, It's all about marketing.
Okay.
And I feel like when you're in marketing, business, sales, like people say psychology, can go towards anything and everything. And I chose to go to this marketing class by General Assembly and to like get into how you can put your brand out there. So basically the class was introduction on digital marketing, the schemes that you can use to build your audience, build your sales, and build your the views that you're getting. So one thing a lot of people don't really realize, but you probably do, but you haven't really noticed it until it was brought up, which is something I do. That's the crazy thing, is that we use Facebook and Instagram for two different things.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Instagram is mainly used so people can look at your stuff. You're hoping that people buy your stuff, your product.
Right.
From Instagram. But Facebook is more used so that people know it's there.
Okay.
Like I post a whole bunch of pictures of my paintings and stuff like that on Instagram. I get comments, views, impressions, but I post every now and then on Instagram, on Facebook, so people know that it's still there.
Okay.
So you can't, like, it has to be one or the other. So if you have Facebook and Instagram, don't leave one, like abandon one.
Have
because
you have
to use both. Twitter as well, but Twitter is more like a it's not really image. It is, but you can use Twitter more for like bio talking. Okay. It's more like more communication.
Yes, and my generation has a tendency, because we're seniors, so we have a tendency to like shy away from Facebook because they don't really understand it, and they're like, a lot of them are a little afraid of it. They're ready to go into it, but they don't want to go into it too much. And then Instagram, they say, oh no, my grandkids do that, so I'm not going to go there. But I thank you for educating me and the audience about the older generation, that we can go in there and you could block stuff that you really don't or not interested in, but it also opens you up to a world of other things that you never knew was around you and everything. And even about the classes that you take, if you're, a lot of time you have to be in it to win it, and if you're not privy to certain things, you shut yourself off and you shut your world off. And you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. So tell me a little bit about your future plans with your artistry and everything, because you are a young entrepreneur. We're going, but you're coming. So let me know what we got to expect out of you.
I think you guys actually, your generation, you guys play a big role in us. So I don't think you guys are going. I think you guys are still here. You guys can still make an impact. The whole social media with shying away from it. Now I get it. Like, it's really intimidating when you're not used to something that has this big platform.
Certainly is.
I was scared of Snapchat when it first came out. It took me a while to get on Snapchat, and then I finally got on it. But it goes for anything. So learning like social media is not, you have to not focus on what everyone else is doing.
Right.
That's the main thing about going on social media, especially if you're like nervous.
Yes.
Don't focus on what someone else's page looks like or what you should be putting up there. Focus on what is good for you.
What's good for you.
Yeah,
that's right.
You got to take things slow.
Yeah.
So if you're getting something you're not sure about, don't try to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah, just do what you do you.
Yeah, that's the main problem.
Good.
Yeah. So
tell me a little bit about your first picture that you just had. It's on sale. I want to know what inspired you to do this picture.
Oh, well, it's not my first painting, but it's my newest painting.
Your newest one. Okay.
It's of Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes.
All my hotties know who Megan Thee Stallion is.
No, but my generation doesn't. Yeah. So enlighten me on Megan
Thee Stallion.
Thee Stallion. Okay. All right.
So Megan,
who is she? Yes.
Megan Thee Stallion is a female entrepreneur.
Yes, I love it. Yes.
A female motivationalist.
Yes, yes.
And she is also a female rapper.
Okay, yes.
She goes to TSU, Texas State University, and she's from Texas, Houston, Texas.
Okay.
And she's like blown up all over the world. So she's known for her catchphrase, "Hot Girl Summer."
Hot Girl Summer. I love it. I love it. Hot Girl Summer.
So for those who don't understand what Hot Girl Summer may mean,
that's right.
It's
tell
basically,
them.
It's basically a term to like let women know you can be who you want to be and not have to not have to conform to what other people think you have to be.
Right.
It's
yourself.
Your own woman.
Right. Yeah. I love that. I love that because sometimes the more, I'm not gonna say older, I'll say mature women, we have a tendency, don't dummy down yourself. Yeah. Always be who you are. Be true to yourself. And that's one thing I love about the younger generation and the younger entrepreneurs coming up. They are true to themselves. Now, I may not understand a lot of things that I see and that they do, but I love the confidence. And I give them encouragement. I encourage you to go out there and I draw from your energy. I really do.
Much love.
As in the past, I've drawn from the other women who are in my life that are gone on, but I'm still here today, and I'm being an entrepreneur, my own business. You are too. I never knew. I like that Hot Girl Summer.
There we go.
Now that could be anybody, but you're doing you.
We also have Hot Boy Summer as well.
Oh, yes. We'll do the Hot Boy Summer. But right now, we're doing the Hot Girl. So I like that better. So so I know you'll be going on your way headed towards college.
Yeah.
And everything. But you still, even though you're going off to Buffalo State, tell me a little bit about what you're going to be doing, like in the background. The education may be in the front round.
That's a great question.
What are you going to plan on doing? Because I love the fact that you have the painting. I love that. That's lovely.
Thank you.
She draws, and her drawings are fabulous. You could just tell her something, or she's going to do a hat or something for me when she comes back.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm a visual person. If you tell me what you want or what you're thinking,
you see,
it's easier for me to just
sketch it.
Yeah,
right. But you can bring it to life. Yeah.
So I love that question actually, because me going into Buffalo State is like a nowhere to me, being from New York City all my life. So I'm basically taking this time to build my brand and build myself.
Yes.
So with New York City's a lot of distractions, a lot of noise.
Yeah,
all
right.
that.
Different. Yeah.
So instead of like looking on the negative side of going away, I'm thinking of what can I do to come back to my city.
Right. And
bring back knowledge or bring back experience.
Yes.
So I'm coming out with my own clothing line.
Oh,
yeah. It's gonna be called Ebby by Issa.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, you see.
It's gonna have my art on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have my original paintings printed, printed paintings on the work. It's gonna be jean jackets, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and rugby jerseys. And I'm starting this brand because a lot of people are actually implying they're pre-ordering for me to do this.
Okay.
One that sold like my painting that kind of like, I'm not gonna say took off because but it's popular. It's my Frida Kahlo painting.
Yes.
And a lot of people want that on a t-shirt. They want it on a jean jacket. They want it on a sweatshirt. So
and that's for everybody. All age. That goes across, because I love t-shirts, and it's like comfortability. That will be, we really will be looking forward to that and stuff. So you'll be doing the artist part of it and also the clothing line part of it.
Yeah.
That's major.
So right now I'm doing sketches of the clothes, and I'm going to go to school, and I'm going to like do my research on where to do the packaging. And so a couple weeks back, I went to Lifestyle. If nobody knows the brand Lifestyle is a Brooklyn brand, and it is very local. A lot of people wear lifestyle, but it's blown up, so it's worn by Cardi B, worn by Diddy, Faith.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of celebrities wear lifestyle, but the owner of Lifestyle, he had a seminar on how to make your own clothing business.
You see?
And I went there.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, and he gave a lot of insight on where you need to get your product.
Mm-hmm.
First, starting with the sketch. You need to sketch out your work.
Okay.
You need to make a sample. You need to go to either you can go to the city or you can go to China. Not go to China, but you can get your stuff shipped from China.
Right.
And then they send it back.
Okay.
And then you get your first sample. And if you get your first sample, you like it, then you can market it and then get more of it.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is amazing. But see, that's one thing I like too about your generation. It's like you guys don't sit and wait.
No.
You go and research and you go and find out. Because you might see things in a magazine and whatnot, but you don't even go. And there are a lot of seminars, workshop, conferences, and a lot of them are free that you could go to, and you glean and you get that information. Yeah. And then you take it and then you channel it into your vision and what you want to do and stuff. So I'm learning from you today. Even though you're here with me, and I hate the fact that you be leaving and going to school, but I understand. But look at what you're going to bring back.
Yeah.
Look at what you're going to bring back. The open door that you're going to have, right? And we're going to walk through it. So I really, really appreciate you coming and being on my show. You on my show, and I'm really grateful for that. Come here, baby. Give me a hug. Yeah. This is the future generation. Yeah. All right. Okay, I know. So let them know. Do you want people to reach out to you now?
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's get your contact information out there.
Okay, so on Instagram, I am Issa, ISSA_drawing, DRAWIN, like I'm an artist. All that together. And then Facebook, Samira Issa, or you can just put Issa_drawing, like I'm an artist, and my name will pop up. I have a website called samirascreations.com/Weebly. Wait, I think, Yes. Yeah, okay, because with Weebly, it's really weird where you put the slash, but find me on Instagram, and then all my info is there.
Yes. Well, I thank you so much, Issa, for coming and being on my show. Thank you. And because you've given me a lot of faith and hope. And everything, and so it's like sometimes the older generation feel like we have nothing to give back.
Yeah.
But just us being the age gap, I'm much more up and she's more at the end. But it's okay though, because we're all the same and stuff. So I want to thank you for tuning in today to Ruby and Friends. I want to thank my baby girl for coming on and being on my show. And I want you to, this is our last season, #1 season. But I want you to come back on the second season to Ruby and Friends. She's going to be back on the second season to Ruby and Friends. You can connect with us on rubyandfriends@gmail.com or youngboss.tv. Look us up. Don't leave, because you may miss something that you really might need. Like I got something that I needed today. I want to thank you so much. Thank you. Come on, let's